This video has been requested so many times. If I had a video come up on my page like this 3 years ago, I would have benefited so much from it. This video is made specifically to get you on the right path. I was 17 years old when I started my first real YouTube channel. I had channels from years prior, but they were never serious. They were just a dream. A stupid dream that never went anywhere. Anyways, I started this channel the summer of junior year, and it was because I realized how much I hated my corporate job. I worked at a grocery store full-time and I needed a way out. This job was paying me $200 a month. I would spend hours of my life stocking shelves, cashing people out, and living my life like a slave. Working there for 5 months, never missing a single day, I was called into my boss's office. This is where I was told that I was being fired for using too many coupons. My quote-unquote union representative was sitting there laughing with my boss while I walked out of the room. That right there showed me that I was replaceable, that everyone around me who was working with me was also replaceable. And that's where my mindset shifted. I didn't get a new job after this. I spent all of my time on my brand new YouTube channel. Even though I saw little to no success over that summer, I still knew it was my only option. My parents were on me constantly about getting a new job. At the end of the summer, I only had about 1,000 subscribers and no money to my name. What makes matters even worse is that my school found my channel. I was made fun of to my face and behind my back. After I graduated high school, I still didn't see a single cent from YouTube. That summer was the worst time of my entire life. The fear of making YouTube work and having college creeping around the corner. When college finally did come around, my parents seemingly really wanted me to do it, as well as my entire family. So I decided to just take college to make them happy while I was also working on my YouTube business. On the rare occasion that I actually went to college, I was sitting in my class either writing down notes about my next video or recording a new video in my car. I was failing all of my classes and I did not care. Keep in mind, I was going in debt by doing this. I was just losing money. When the school year finally ended and I failed all my classes, I told my parents I was done. I was not doing college anymore. They were a little put off by it, but they told me I have to get a new job. I pushed off getting a new job for a few months. Every day they would come into my room hounding me to get a new job. I'd act like I just applied for like 10 jobs that day, when realistically I didn't even apply to any of them. It was just to save a little bit of time so I could get YouTube to actually work out. The day I made my first dollar was surreal. Sure, it sounds like nothing, but when you work on YouTube for years with no returns, it feels insane to make money for the first time. My parents were still on me heavy about it, but I felt that I was given a sign to continue. A lot of people get stuck in the trap of repeating content. I had one video on my channel do really well. It was a video documentary, so I kept making them even though the ceiling for the money was super low. Nothing really progressed for me until I realized that I had to switch up my strategy. I moved over to YouTube Shorts and streaming. The feeling of walking downstairs to tell my parents that I made my first $1,000 in one day was insane. And this was only the first week of switching my strategy. Ever since then, the rest is history. I've scaled YouTube channels to over $30,000 a month and combined $50,000 on multiple channels. I'm not making this video as a flex. I'm making this video to show like-minded people like myself that this is possible. It's not a fever dream. If I could do it, you could do it too. I've spent over 3 years making YouTube videos and I've only seen success in 2025. I purchased a second car, I've moved into an apartment, and I'm looking at buying a new house. This is things that most 20-year-olds cannot say they're doing. It is incredibly rare for me to be put in this position, and I want everyone else to know that it is possible. Like I said, if I could do it, anyone else can. I was a dumb, broke college student who had no idea what he's doing and slowly learned on my own. I also run a business where I teach other people to do exactly what I did. It's called Double Take, and it's cheaper than a night out with your friends. If you're not interested, just please make sure you subscribe because I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel so I can show more people how to do YouTube.